Okay, I in no way wanted to film a video, and I was doing a reading what I thought was just for myself. But unfortunately, Spirit had another plan for this reading. Well, first of all, I really wish I was filming how all of those cards came out and at what timing. This is the right order, obviously. First there was the search, then this one fell out when I was shuffling. This one was the first one. No, that was fell out the second, actually, the second time I was shuffling. Then I pulled this one. After that I pulled this one. Every time after each card I shuffle the deck. I pulled this one, and that one was the last one. This is the order. And I had a couple of questions that I wanted to confirm when I was doing this reading. And again, I wish I was filming it because I would say it out loud what the questions I had and what card I was hoping to see as confirmations. Two of them are exactly what I asked for. So let's get to the reading. I'm gonna just make a quick little puff so my autism and nonverbal traits would be a little more quiet. Cheers. Okay. To say that these cards are showing a few confirmations for the messages that have been coming through for the past, I would say probably around 6 months. About 6 months ago, the message was it was encouraging the collective to focus on the healing physical, emotional, mental, to take care of the whole system, mind, body, and soul. And by soul, I mean the energy within, so energetic, intellectual, and physical, the triangle. And when you would, focus on the healing and go through this, it would be pretty painful, but the spirits were encouraging to let it go, to surrender, to ground yourself, to let yourself feel everything that you avoided feeling, and letting go of anything that didn't serve you for your best possible timeline, didn't serve reconnecting you with your higher self and grounding her or him or whatever the energy of your higher self is into this timeline on this plane, right? While you are incarnated in this body of yours. And that's why it was extremely important to focus on physical healing. And these are the messages that have been coming through more than 6 months. From the Lion's Gate, August 8th is when the messages started encouraging that, and the messages about also getting some clarity on the quote-unquote mission or purpose, whatever it is for you. And my collective is, these are the souls that have been going through this healing, and for the most part it was intuitive, it was self-guided or intuitively guided. You were doing things for yourself, focusing on yourself that would create a better reality for yourself, and that includes the physical body as well. Then came the balanced realization of how to balance all aspects of your life so that your reality would reflect what you want in the relationships, in the part that brings you income, if that's not something that's of the 5D vibe, something that's grounded still in the 3D reality, right? Like a job, or it doesn't matter, but that part of your life and your creativity and your soul-guided mission. All of those aspects, they were reawakening and activating in the past few years, probably the last 2-3, I would say, for my collective, although your journey has started much earlier, but there was still imbalance. in those systems, all of those parts. You needed to heal the very root causes of your suffering that you've avoided to heal, the patterns that didn't serve you in relationships or in your careers or on your creative or however entrepreneurial journey as well. Whatever that is, for you to thrive and to get to the highest timeline, you needed to bring all of those aspects in balance and to heal from within, to face your fears, to face your wounds, and start recognizing those patterns and not giving into the negative patterns anymore. Even though you are a higher vibrational soul, you still have those layers. 808 on the timer, by the way, as I said it. Those layers needed some clearing for you to leap forward on your journey. The leap forward, it's a message that came through last month in February as well, right? So in order to leap forward, you needed to heal, and that was a lonely part, and you felt lost, right? So this is showing me that you've been confused. You needed clarity. You were feeling lost, right? You were searching for purpose. You were searching for answers. This is the period that have been going on probably for the past 3-4 months, right? But look at the sun here. That means you're still, even though you were feeling lost, you were feeling confused, it means that you're still guided divinely. This is my intuitive reading. I'm channeling as I'm saying this message. And those swirls, I've been painting those. They were coming through divine feminine, feeling lost, but still trusting intuition and guidance from the other side, from the unseen. For that, spirit world will reward you with the manifestations that you want. That part, I'd say it's over because of doing all of that work, everything that you had to do in the past couple years, healing, bringing balance to systems so they would serve your highest good, highest purpose. The clarity was coming in, so you were feeling lonely. You were going through this intuitive release of those old patterns, anything that doesn't serve you. You were going through healing, right? That chapter is behind you. Right now is the time to harvest the fruits of your labor, right? Because now, and all of those cards relate to me a lot. This is what I'm going through as well. This is why it's also confusing, and I thought maybe that's just for me, but that part behind you, right? Letting go, restriction, fear. You had those old attachments to old patterns. 1133 was on the timer, and you needed to let them go, face them, and let them go. Otherwise, the clarity wouldn't come in. Something, the idea that maybe has been circulating on your mind and you were playing about it, you were trying it and couldn't really figure out what to focus on because it wasn't just one idea, probably it was several. And that idea of yours is the path for the freedom that you're looking for. The solution is right here, and you are supported and loved by the source, by your spirit team. They are here always supporting us on this healing journey. Of course, our ancestors, what they had to go through for us to be where we are right now, right? Every soul playing a little role. They are here and they are supporting us. 44, right? Also protection, divine protection. 11, new beginnings, right? This is the ideas that have been with you for the past several months, but you couldn't bring them to life just yet. You couldn't birth them. The clarity was coming towards you. You were feeling it, sensing it, but you weren't sure about it. But trusting your intuition, trusting the nudges, the messages that you were receiving. 1133 was on the timer. It finally brought you the clarity that you were looking for. Maybe just now, like for me, just yesterday, and I finally found not the solution, but the point of focus that I know is opening the pathway towards the highest timeline, towards the dreams coming true, whatever the dreams are. Just yesterday I pulled the cards for myself, and Ace of Swords fell out with the reversed Six of Swords, also about kind of feeling stuck, and but having that new idea, new beginning, the thought that is right in your hand, right? The idea that would put the crown on you, right? The Ace of Swords, and the Spirit is giving it to you. I asked for the confirmation. I pulled a, gosh, what was it? Justice, and justice, that meaning that karma will finally put everyone where they are, and everyone will get what they sown at the end. Justice will serve those, everyone, to their doings and their words. And the last one was, okay, well, if this is what my idea is about, I need the confirmation that it is indeed will bring me the promised abundance and freedom. And so what do you think? I pulled Nine of Cups, and of course I gasped, and I wouldn't say that right now for this reading unless this was pretty much a similar message but with another deck, and for the collective, and it's a very specific collective of people. And here is the craziest things. Lately, for the past maybe week, I've been feeling and receiving confirmations that the blue avians are coming through with communication with me, through me, and sharing some messages. I still have to post some of them. And before I did this reading, before I started even shuffling, right, so I asked Holy Spirit, I set the intention, I asked the Spirit to show me the confirmation that indeed the blue avians are coming through with these messages. Whichever messages I have been receiving, is this the channel I have become open to? And if this is truth, I need a confirmation of a card with a bird on it from this deck. And I think there's like 3 of them here, rising above, and a couple of others where there's like sun on it. Liberation with a bird, also with a dove on it. And I asked for a card with a bird, and this was the first one I actually pulled, because those 2, they fell out, and this one I pulled, and there is a bird, and it's blue, and 11 is the number of this card. And this is one thing. I asked also for the confirmation about the creative project, the idea that I have been cultivating and very specifically focused yesterday. Some clarity came into me, and I asked if I pull a card that has a mention of either creativity or creative something, creation as well, then that would be another confirmation for the path. And so I pulled this one, I pulled Rising Above, I shuffled again, I pulled this one, which is also important, which is also about letting go of old, releasing of old patterns and fears. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna pull one more, and if that card has, once again, any word related to creation or creativity, that will be a confirmation for that path. And just as I said it, I shuffled and I pulled this card, number 44. I wish I was filming it. I wish I was filming it so bad, but I wasn't. And as I wasn't, I went back inside. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit on this message, because the channel just started immediately. I went back inside and I took my personal tarot cards, the ones that I ask just questions about me, no collective reading at all. And I asked, if I pull a card that says yes, right, the positive answer, that means this message is for the collective. And if I pull a card that has a no meaning, then it would be just for me, right? And I'm not gonna film a reading, film a video. And I pulled Nine of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles is about what? It's about stability, financial stability, independence, and harvesting your fruits of labor. So the message is, overall message, what I'm feeling is that this is confirmation for me that of the clarity that came into me just yesterday, right? About all of the paths that I wanted to choose, and I've been asking to show me the exact one, because I was tired, of chasing ideas and trying them and not being able to move forward because of some blockages. And this message is supposed to find those who have gone through this healing, those who did the work, those who released the old patterns that grew from the wounds, unhealed wounds. You're about to get the clarity that you've been asking for, if you haven't yet, just recently, right? That's for them as well. This is a clear sign to move forward towards the idea that you've been playing around with but couldn't get the clarity, and you are getting that clarity very soon. And trust it, you are protected by your whole spirit team. The wind's blowing. Okay, let's see if any cards get blown. And this is the message from apparently the Blue Avians, which I am beyond grateful, because this seems like to be the star family of mine, apparently, judging by the confirmations from the past month. So trust it, it will come to you very clear. There will be no more confusion. The confusion you had, it's gonna be gone, because now the path is clear. It's getting clear, and you can safely walk on it because you did the work. And the fears that you've had, for me especially, there was the fear of being seen after becoming seen unexpectedly, right? I wasn't prepared. I'm gonna probably include the tag Instagram by what I mean. I've become seen and unexpectedly, and I have been going through healing as well. I started taking ADHD medications a couple years ago, and they unlocked my autism apparently, and the whole world that I thought was the way it was not the way it was. Everything, the tower fell, basically. The illusions fell, and it was a very difficult period of time, but it was necessary for me to move forward. I no longer am afraid to be seen, and I am stepping on the path that I suspected to step on, but was confused and felt lonely and felt lost in my creativity, the creative block, for a couple years. I couldn't move further because I needed to let go of the old patterns and heal and release all fears. And as I was going through all of that and experiencing the unseen and seeing the things normal people don't, that was also very difficult to go through. But now the balance is here, and clarity is here as well. All right, dear beautiful souls, dear creative souls, specifically divine feminine, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that are about to start coming in very clearly and very loudly. That might be it. That might be the path. All right, thank you. If it resonated, please comment or support anyhow. This is my intuitive reading for the collective. Today is Sunday, March 29th. Thank you for watching. So I just put the cards back in the deck, and look what was at the bottom. This is a sign that the worst is behind you. Positive outcome, rebirth, right? This is what you've gone through. And you are birthed as your higher self now. You will bring this positive outcome to life. That's a message for the collective. And you'll feel it if it's true for you, if the message is for you. Thank you again.